For the faculty and staff, I'd like to welcome you to this evening. We are so very excited to celebrate our students, celebrate their families. These students don't get here without lots and lots of support, and we know that much of that support is staying in the state tonight, so we celebrate you as well. I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to thank several individuals and groups of individuals who, without their support, their help, this evening would not have been possible. First of all, thank Ellensville High School Audio and Video Production. They, for the last 3 years, have been so generous to film the event for us so that our extended family and friends can enjoy that. As soon as possible, we'll have that uploaded, and I'll send you a message so that you can spread all of the wonderful things that are getting ready to take place throughout the community. I also would like to thank our PTO. Some of them are sitting over here to my right, some of them are in the back. Throughout the year, I cannot tell you the hundreds, the thousands of hours that they invest in fundraisers, in events, in just supporting the faculty, the students of Mill Creek Middle School. I have no words to tell the PTO how much their continued support year after year. Our 8th graders, if you notice, were led into the gym tonight by their 8th grade teachers. We acknowledge all the hard work that has been put in by those teachers this year. Mr. Chris Sutherland, that led us in our pledge tonight. Chris was here the day that the doors opened at Mill Creek Middle School. He sets a high standard for the rest of us who follow that first group of teachers and administrators. Excellence. If you are a teacher or a staff member, if you in any way are associated with Mill Creek Middle School and have served these students for this year, 2 years, 3 years, if you would please stand now and allow us to show our gratitude for you. There's one teacher in particular. There's one teacher in particular who's been very helpful as we prepared for tonight. Drew Young, would you please stand? Drew is the nuts and bolts. And finally, if you'll allow me a personal moment to thank my husband, my best friend, my mentor. He is the person that no one sees, but without whom I would not be able to do what I do. I would not be able to serve the way I serve. He never asks why. He never says no. He just says go. Go do what you need to for Mill Creek. Rick, I love you. Thank you for everything. And finally, saying thank you to these last two individuals will be the understatement of the night. Our two assistant principals who will be giving awards in just a few moments, Mr. Jared Grindstaff and Mrs. Heather Black. Any success, most of the success we have at Mill Creek Middle School is due in large part to them. So please join me in showing your expression of gratitude. All right, we are ready to move through the program, guys. This really is all about you tonight. And so we are going to have Hallways in Our Hearts. I especially was touched, Mia, as you come down to the podium. I was especially touched as I read Mia's essay, her speech that she's getting ready to share with you. So please welcome Mia Postnack.
experience that I've ever had. The environment here is unlike any other that I've ever been in, and all the energy that comes from this school is positive. The Mill Creek Middle Mavericks have 3 keywords that they go by: lead, exceed, and inspire. And now I will share with you my experience through these 3 terms. First, Mavericks lead. Throughout my 3 years in middle school, there have been many people here who have been great leaders. I'm part of the band, and our director, Ms. Littleton, is one person who I think makes a great leader. She has helped me through every mountain and valley of my journey in band, and she encourages me to strive towards my goals no matter what I may face. Along with the teachers here, many students are also leaders. I have seen so many people that I know take on leadership roles, and even I have been a leader. Secondly, Mavericks succeed. Here at Mill Creek, it is one of our goals to strive for excellence and do things to the best of our ability. This school has a reputation for a lot of things in the above average category. All of the teachers here make sure to help the students, and even some of the other teachers, go above and beyond to achieve greatness. One of the teachers that has stood out to me for exceeding is Ms. Wonders. She works extremely hard day to day, and she has sacrificed so many things for us throughout the year. She spent a long time trying to get us permission to go see the Diary of Anne Frank. She has helped me learn how to persevere through tough times and even helped me improve my writing skills. Lastly, Mavericks inspire. When I first came here, it was quite scary, to be honest. Middle school is a whole different experience from elementary school, and when I first started, it was kind of overwhelming. But once I met people here and started to get settled in, I felt inspired to take on the new experience as a life lesson. I made a lot of new friends and have since been inspired to just be myself, no matter what gets in the way. This school overall has so many inspiring people, and I'm very, very fortunate to know more than a dozen of them. In conclusion, my experience at Mill Creek Middle has been a great one. I got to witness so many amazing things and be inspired by so many different people. These 3 years are not something I'm going to forget. Thank you to everyone who is striving towards making this place amazing. I, along with many others, appreciate it and will be forever grateful. As Dr. Cole likes to say, I'll see you in the hallways. But in this case, the hallways are forever in our hearts.
Good evening. I am honored tonight to present the A Honor Roll for our class of 2023 from Mill Creek Middle School. Names will be announced in alphabetical order. Students will rise when their name is called and remain standing until all students' names have been recognized. Please hold your applause until all names are called. And we do have quite a few, so all right. We are very, very proud of all of you. So again, as I call your name, please stand up. Audrey Ackerman, Graydon Alderman, Rika Arnett, Amrita Aswabi, Dorani Bangaroo, Sarah Kate Bennett, Brennan Violet, Lucas Bivens, Kason Newer, Turner Boswell, Julia Bucker, Anish Shapuri, Kylie Christian, Hayden Colbert, Cameron Core. You guys help Cameron stand up? Good job, buddy. All right. Miriam Bozzi, Melina Phelps, Tinsley Forrester, Anala Fredette, Taylor Fulmer, Anshu Ganini, Kimsey Divins, Sophie Goggins, Ezra Collin, Priyansh Gafwana, Haley Grant, Nolan Guthrie, Ethan Honda, Braden Hernandez, Luke Hewitt, Lakin Hoskins, Autumn Powell, Liam Humphreys, Erica James, Paul Jane, Blair Jokes, Campbell Johnson, Pranav Karthikeyan, Maya Kuli, Sushita Korosati, Margaret Lack, Anna Lasher, Kayla Lasher, Emma Laughlin, Olivia Ledbetter, Eldon Lenoy, Kennedy Lloyd, Henry Lowe, Alex May, Lily McDonald, Cecilia Valanis, Darby Mooney, Elsa Mullenix, Parker Mundy, Isha Patel, Sai Pathak, Jane Filbert, Mia Posnick, Farhan Rahman, Veronica Sack, Caleb Shin, Luke Simonson, Caleb Stum, Kira Stigall, Jason Stitt, Madeline Taylor, Christine Booty, Davia Vinakaratu, Peyton Vieira, Jacob Wayne, Hutch Weaver, and finally, Hayden Weaver. Please help me give all of the students a round of applause. Thank you, Ms. Smith.
And I think a special round of applause for Mrs. Blackburn. I get to share that list every other year. So Mrs. Black did a great job with that list this year. We appreciate all our students did an amazing job. I have the honor of presenting our presidential award winners. These are our students that have had A's throughout the entire term while they were here with us in middle school. So again, same rules apply. When I announce your name, please stand up. We'll hold our applause to the end and recognize all of them at the same time. So our first one, Rita Arnett, Sarah Kate Bennett, Payson Gour, Sophia Goggins, Autumn Powell, Anna Lasher, Kayla Lasher, Olivia Ledbetter, Elsa Molnitz, Parker Mundy, Kira Stiegel, Madeline Taylor, and Caden Woodard. Congratulations.
Congratulations, students. That's quite an honor. Christine Udy is making her way to the stage. Christine also is going to talk about her experience at Mill Creek Middle School and how we learn to lead, exceed, and inspire. Christine?
Hello, my name is Christine Udy, and just a little bit about myself before I get started here. I have been the stage manager for 4 shows here at Mill Creek Middle School, and I have done 1 acting role in our straight play Mother Hicks, where I played Mother Hicks. And I like to describe myself as an artist. I am doing all the art things. I do scenic design for our school as well. And the interesting thing about me saying, I like to say I'm an artist, is that the way that we perceive ourselves and the way that we perceive others is never the same, right? Because I could be Christine Udy, the artist, and you could say, hey, that's my friend, that's my sister, that is my, like, whoever. That is, our experience here is a family, right? I'm going to go ahead and publicize them. She says that all the time, every day, all the time. So our experience here is very much ephemeral, and especially in that we do not know how we are perceived for the most part, right? And that's why I think this speech is so interesting, because you're not, I'm not here to judge, but I'm not going around and saying, I feel like so-and-so exhibits our motto just randomly on a daily basis. We really get to look into people's minds in the way that they really observe the world, and yeah, that's really interesting. So for lead, the person that I'm going to say was a big leader this year is a 7th grader. Her name is Rose Turbine. So I'm stage manager, and our last show, Rudolph, I was not living, laughing, or loving. It was not like my thing. We had our past stage manager, Emma Dickerson, she's in high school now. She left, and I was pretty much doing everything by myself, and it was not fun. So, I remember there was this one particular moment, she did a lot, but there was this one moment where I was working on something. I can't remember what it was. It was very time sensitive though. I was like gluing something. And there were a couple of my tech kids that weren't doing what they're supposed to. And I was like, great, I'm trying to do this really time sensitive thing, but trying to make sure that these people are doing what they're supposed to. And I was like, how am I supposed to manage this? And Ro came up and she said, hey, do you want me to just go talk to them? Right, because I was teaching her how to be a stage manager at this point. I was training her. And I looked at her for a minute and I was like, I'm sorry, you're gonna go do what? Because in the previous show, nobody did any of that. So I was like, okay, Ro, I see you, thank you. And I had to go talk to them and I was like, wow. And it was like this weight lifted off of my shoulders. I was like, oh my gosh. And it was amazing, right? She continued to like show all these leading characteristics and it was just lovely for my last show. Yeah, it was just great. So Exceed. I'm gonna go ahead and brag on my friend Will Brown, right? So this, I don't know if y'all realize, Will, I have a whole list here. The things that he did in like just this semester was he played Maui in Moana, he lit Moana, he lit Mother Hicks, played Wilson Walker in Mother Hicks, lit almost all of our show, like choir performances, was in choir, took TCAP, got, I can't remember what it's called, some wrestling like title or something. And he was my friend all simultaneously. And I don't know how he managed to do that and still have like a great passion for like all the things that he did. Like I want somebody to look at me the way that Will looks at lights. It's amazing. He's like so insanely into everything that he does. And he does it well. And it's like, you're not gonna find a lot of people who are like that in your day-to-day life. And like, come on, you gotta say that Will has been, oh, actually, he also spent 20 hours at school one weekend. I was there for 12 with him because he was doing light stuff. So I was there for 12 hours on a Friday, it was Good Friday. And then, so we were there for 12 hours. Actually, the Simons was there as well. And then the next day, he went in for another 8 hours and just continued to light things. And I was like, okay, geez, dude. So, like, when it comes to singing, I feel like Will Brown is very much like top tier right there. And Inspire. So, the American schooling system, right? It's not, it was founded on the idea that we want to train people to be like factory workers. And we want to find people to lead those factory workers. And not a lot of the ideology has changed. So there's not a lot to really inspire me throughout the school day. I'm just going to be completely honest there. So I'm in 6th grade, like little story time. I'm in 6th grade and I'm taking in a watercolor class. It was Color Your World with Ms. Berthel. And we had like been a couple weeks online. I wasn't loving that. That was not, you know. And we go in the first day and I open the door, bring Ms. Berthel, and then I grab hand sanitizer. And I look up, and she has this sign, right, that she made out of plaster with her friend My Chemical Romance, which is my favorite band, right? So I was like, okay, that's cool, great. And I didn't know if she made this or if a student made this. I asked her about it later if she made it. And I was like, I did this, I like this thing, that's great, perfect. And with that common interest, I felt much more, I don't know what it was, I felt very, like, much more comfortable in that class with that common interest. I don't really know why, I just did. And with that, like, my creativity was, like, onward, right? I was drawing things that I liked. I drew my friends, I drew, like, all the things. Do y'all know that Cabbage Patch Kid that I carry around? His name is Gabriel, you know him. I drew him, actually, and that piece ended up in the Frisk Art Museum, so I feel like, you know, I feel like there's some sort of inspiration going there. I don't know what it is. I think it might be witchcraft. So Gabriel went to the Frisk, and I remember when I handed in the piece, I feel like that, like, I'm very much a perfectionist. I'm always asking, great, what can I improve on in this piece? And I go to Ms. Berthel, I asked her that, I handed her the piece, and she looks at me and she goes, this one's a keeper. And I was like, oh, I am good at art. Look at that. I did it. And in that way, right, she essentially took my brain, shook it around a little bit, and said, oh, let me just change your mindset here. Because Will you can ask Will, I'm not good at art. I'm very much a perfectionist and it's not great. But like to be able to shake my brain up a little bit, put it on the table and say, look, I've changed your mindset. That's like inspiring right there, 10 out of 10. So thank you, Ms. Ravel, thank you, Bill Brown, thank you, Roger, and I know she's not here, but either way. Final thoughts, live, laugh, love, do your things. Like, don't go out and be a sad person, you don't want that. My name is Christine Moody, thank you very much.
Thank you, Christine. And our final speaker of the night is our Student Government Association President, Sophie Goggins. Please welcome her to the stage.
As I stand here and reflect on the past 2 years at Mill Creek, it's hard to believe that our first days in middle school were not spent in this building and that we were in the middle of a global pandemic. We didn't have the opportunity to finish 5th grade, which was a disappointing way to end an important chapter of our lives, and to be honest, the next chapter seemed to continue to disappoint. Instead of the excitement of heading back to school, we began the year in our own homes, meeting classmates and teachers and students. The next few weeks were challenging for both students and teachers. It was extremely difficult to learn without teachers' work peers in the same room, and it was hard to be at home all day just staring at the screen. Of course, right after we had adjusted to this new type of learning, we found out that we were going to learn in person. Excited and nervous, we went to school where we met many people for the first time and tried to navigate the new environment. Although we were in person, there were so many obstacles. We were all wearing masks, the classes were only half full, and there was a lot of uncertainty. On any given day, it could be quarantined or the entire school could be moved online for anywhere between a week or a month. This experience was extremely challenging, but as with most challenging circumstances, it taught us a lot. We learned valuable lessons on how to persevere, adapt, overcome challenges, as well as make the best of difficult situations. Despite the frustration and hardships, we kept pushing, trying our best to learn, make friends, and get the most out of each day. These are things that I think will be crucial as we move on towards high school and everything that lies ahead of us. We will certainly face more obstacles and challenges, no matter where our lives take us. And when we meet them, we can draw on our experiences from the past, the knowledge and wisdom we have gained from them, and push on. Another vital thing that we learned during this time was the importance of relationships. During the pandemic, it was difficult to make new friends and continue developing strong relationships. We had to social distance, wear masks, and learn from home, far from the ideal environment. However, this has illustrated how important it is to pursue connections with other people and hold fast to friendships, even when it is challenging. In fact, oftentimes the closest friendships we'll ever have are created during times we first meet. I am thankful that we are no longer faced with the challenges of the pandemic, but it is incredibly important to remember that no matter what circumstances we are in, relationships require us to make an effort if we want them to develop. I encourage each of you to search for ways to grow into current friendships and seek out new relationships. The last few years have also taught us to be grateful. It showed us that things can change in an instant and that we must not take our many blessings for granted. I never realized quite how blessed I was to be able to go to school every day until I was 7. And although we were isolated, there were still so many things to be thankful for. We were able to spend more time with our parents and were able to continue learning online, which wouldn't have been possible in the past and still isn't possible in some parts of the world today. Being grateful means to completely alters your perspective on the situation and allows you to be joyful instead of feeling sorry for yourself. This enables you to do the best you possibly can, be challenged and grow during the process. As we move on towards high school, I encourage you to remember these things. Remember that you have persevered through these challenges. Remember that friendships and connection with others is vital and that we need to be there. And finally, remember to find things to be thankful for. I am so grateful for our middle school experience and everything that we have learned together over these past 2 years, and I'm very excited to see what the future holds for us.
Thank you, Sophie. All right, are you ready? You ready? Like, keep it to it. All right. We are going to honor our 8th grade students. We're going to give them their certificates. Those that were honored earlier tonight stood with all A's in presidential. First row they stand. They will get those additional certificates when they get their promotion. I will ask that you hold your applause. I know that's hard, but you guys are squashed in there, and I have to say, I've been doing this gig a long time. This is my 27th year, and I have to say that this audience, this group of students tonight, you have honored yourself and your students. You ready? Now remember, guys, if I start calling your name and that's not you, just stay where you are. Okay? You can come on up to the first step. All right. Jason Abdullah. Audrey Ackerman. Kairos Akrai. Graydon Alderman. Denise Ali. Ariel Amato. Bryson Armstrong. Trad Armstrong. Rika Arnett. Sanjana Arukumar. Ferris Asham. Amrita Aswati. Celine Atia. Durrani Bangaroo. Tucker B. Jacob Bannon. Abigail Bella. Sarah Kate Bennett. Brennan Violet. Josiah Bilberry. John Thomas Billington. Lucas Vivens. Penelope Boland. Kavari Bolijak. Kason Boole. Turner Boswell. Hero Botros. Phoebe Bowden. Lacey Bowen.
I know her!
William Brands. Josie Brown. William Brown. Julia Budko. Curtis Burks. Grant Burns. Logan Campbell. Bridget Capafanoe. Annie Cash. Anish Chapori. Samuel Chu. Kylie Christian. Kinley Clark. Hannah Colbert. Hayden Colbert. Tessa Collins. Elijah Cook. Cameron Core. Everett Zapp. Reese Deary. Rohan Desai. Stephen Diaz Aruba. Kaylee Dively. Daphne Doyle. Jackson Eberhardt. Whit Irvin. Maddie Eastock. Avery Etheridge. Justin Falkery. Jackson Farmer. Miriam Fozzie. Melina Phelps. Sophia Ferrari Bullock. Ashley Fitzsimmons. Addison Ford. Annunciata Foley. Tinsley Forrester. Caitlin Forte. Addison Foster. Anala Fredette. Taylor Fulmer. Yosef Gadala. Anshu Gandini. Travis Scant. Lila Darren. Dominique Gowron. Kylan Gertson. Kyla. Reginald Gibbs. Kimsey Gibbons. Sophie Goggins. Ezra Gollin. Priyamash Gofan. Haley Grant. Beckett Bryan. Macy Gray. Marshall Gwynn. Nolan Guthrie. Miles Guyton. Carter Hay. Michael Hafer. Ethan Honda. Olympia Harden. Addison Harris. Andrew Harrison. Dante Hector. Carissa Hinn. Summer Hinn. Brayden Hernandez. Luke Hewitt. Jackson Hicks. Mason Holden. Grant Holloway. Joy Honan. Lakin Hoskins. Henry Howard. Morgan Howard. Autumn Howard. Kaylee Hudgens. Ella Hughes. Mary Beth Heisman. Liam Humphreys. Josiah Thibodeau. Zoe Thibodeau. Ryan Jackson. Tanner Jackson. Erica James. Paul Jane. Blair Jones. Aiden Johnson. Campbell Johnson. Murphy Johnson. Xander Johnson. Carson Jones. Parker Jones. Eliana Kaplan. Pranav Karthikeyan. Tristan Kesey. Chloe Kennedy. Anderson Percy. Rayon Stay. Lauren Kinsman. Lindsay Kinsman. Maya Claby. Jonathan Clint. Cameron Knox. Joa Kanay. Tushita Correspati. Margaret Ladd. Anna Lasher. Kayla Lasher. Emma Laughlin. Camry Layton. Olivia Ledbetter. Elgin Lenoy. Saria Linton. Giovanna Lionella. Trapper Lippincott. Grayson Lipscomb. Tristan Lithmasi. Kennedy Lloyd. Henry Lowe. Markella Loza. Adriana Lytle. Mila McClain. Tina Manaj. Emily Marks. Jayden Matura. Alexander May. Magnolia Mazo. Lily McDonald. Alexandria McGee. Marshall McGee. Connor McNeely. Cadence McTorrey. Darby Mooney. Ethan Morlock. Joel Moyer. Elsa Mullinix. Isaiah Mullins. Parker Mundy. Joshua Naylor. Cole Neely. Ryan Newell. Layla Niederhausen. Joshua Norris. Nathaniel Oberheim. Ethan O'Neill. Sean Hennig. Kanai Patel. Yeshan Patel. Kirti Pathi Pakat. Faith Patton. Kennedy Paul. Logan Patton. Gracie Pinna. Kennedy Perkins. Gianna Perry. Lila Perry. Annie Pham. Jane Philbrick. Landon Pierce. Ivana Pinero. Eleanor Pomerantz. Caroline Ponton. Mia Posnack. Tucker Powers. Puneeth Pradeep. Kinsley Presley. Brooklyn Green. Kelly Putty. Farhan Rahman. Sajid Raha. Elias Yaffa. Katie Rave. Baylor Rice. Allison Rigdon. Garland Robinson. Colin Robinson. Braylon Rodefeld. Emma Rodriguez. Shane Rosenbaum. Jamie Rowland. Veronica Sapp. Olivia Sacco. Ahmed Salah. Logan Soleil. Dylan Sanchez. John Sarker. Aspen Scanlon. Rose Scarborough. Joy Schoen. Jake Sintel. Matthew Surface. Jonas Simonetti. Luke Simonson. Benjamin Smith. Ariana Sobrano. Luke Spivey. Caleb Stamen. Savannah Stanton. Kiara Steele. Sasha Steinke. JC Stitt. Anne Claire Street. Cameron Strobel. Samuel Sturdivant. Mia Sufi. Keegan Svensson. Marina Tadros. Miriam Tadros. Dylan Tariri. Philip Batir Tala. Ivy Talbot. Aline Taylor. Madeline Taylor. George T. Jordan Terrell. Marcelina Thubber. Jalen Tedesco. William Tomlinson. Ryan Translaza. Hugo Trochi. Christine Udi. Cooper Van Dyke. Parker Vandercook. Cameron Vassar. Divya Venakarata. Carlos Vergara. Peyton Vieira. Eden Waddell. Jacob Wayne. Anson Weaver. Hutch Weaver. Jackson Wells. Abigail Worley. Brenna Wesson. Tyler Wilson. James Wood. Caden Woodard. Bridget Woods. Jonathan Wright. Brayden Wyatt. Lily Yanez. Now let's give it up for the class of 2020. attend Mill Creek Middle School at the same time. Your first year here was also my first year. I'm so thankful that I will be here next year, but you'll be going on to the next leg of your journey. You'll be taking that very short, but figuratively very long journey across the street. You'll be missed, but know that you have left a very rich legacy at Mill Creek Middle School. Over 500 times during the last 3 years, you've heard me repeat the exact same sentiment, I should say the exact same heartfelt sentiment every morning as I close announcements. I tell you, there's nowhere I would rather be. There's nobody I would rather be with. I'll see you in the hallways. Beginning this fall, I'll no longer see you in the hallways, but from afar, I will be your biggest fan. Godspeed, class of 2023.